First Step Communities comes from Sacramento, and we provide homeless services for low barrier folks. So what that means is people who are, maybe using drugs, have chronic health conditions, have untreated mental health, and they aren't able to access other shelters or other services because of those barriers. So somewhere like this Safe Ground is great as a stepping stone.
Well, the first thing that we're offering is a safe place. The encampment that was across the street was a difficult place for these individuals to live. This new mobile temporary shelter will provide a relief to them. It'll provide them the ability to take a shower, to get counseling and services, and to have a safe, clean place to live and get on with their life.
I think it opens up the door for them to be able to access and consider other options, right? So when I'm not worried as much about where I'm going to stay and how I'm going to protect my belongings and how many resources I need to acquire for myself during the day, kind of opens up some time to be able to work on accessing the things that will hopefully end their homelessness.
It makes you, you can relax for a minute and let your shoulders down, and you don't have to worry about your stuff being stolen or anything, you know what I'm saying? No one's allowed to come over and visit with you at your tent. Oh, well, I can visit with people elsewhere, you know what I mean?
We purchased some high quality tents that had the ability to keep them dry, warm, and safe. Inside the tents we have bins where they can store their personal items as well. In addition to that, we have picnic tables outside for them to get outside, chairs and so forth. We also have restrooms and running water outside.
When we bring folks in here, we're trying to provide a level of structure for them that sets them up for success. So checking in is really important so that we know who actually resides here, especially as we get to know faces and names. But it also provides a level of accountability.
It's like a gated community, if you will. There's no outsiders just coming and going as they choose, you know what I mean? And you're searched when you come in, you're searched, every time because they won't tolerate any violence of any kind. And that's just great,
So this building is part of the entire site at Safe Ground here, and it is open 24/7. Staff are here at all times. When we're supposed to get snow or rain, they can come inside and get some respite and warm up. And our goal is to engage them the best we can, and maybe just giving them a cup of coffee and asking them to come in and get that cup of coffee is what sparks that engagement with them.
They say, you bring your dogs, it's fine, you have one pet, You can't have 6 dogs, no. That's, you got to pick up after your dog, clean up after your dog, which is normal stuff.
The Homeless Liaison team, along with our probation partners, really worked really hard to give people a lot of information about what is this going to be like, how is this going to be beneficial, what are my other options besides this, and trying to help people, consider what's going to make sense for them.
There's a process in place for 90 days set up that we will secure the old camp, so to speak, and then with a phone number to get a hold of an individual that will come out and allow them to go back in there to retrieve personal property. The probation department is in the business of giving second chances. That's what we do. We're here to provide accountability, some structure, but we're truly here to help.
In Placer, we're really working to build a range of services and housing types so that we can really meet everyone's needs.
We know there's no perfect plan. Give a little grace as we move forward, because I think at the end of the day, there's one thing that I do know for sure is this camp will be better than the camp across the street.